Okay, I haven't done one of these since I think the last one was November 30th, when I was doing my walk to try to get all those steps in November. If you go back in time that way, you'll see, I think it's that way. If you go to the playlist, you'll see playlists of my nightly recaps of my walk in November. But this right here is how much steps I have so far today. It's only 7 o'clock, so I'll probably get some more. But 15,650. And here we go. I reversed it. So let's see. I'll leave it like this. But anyway, I was going to tell people this, and what I've noticed is when I first started doing this long walk, when I was getting like 20,000, 23,000 steps a day, every day, 7 days a week, 30 days of the month of November. You can hear Chloe in the background chewing. She's eating some kibble. But anyway, when I was doing this, when I first started my blood sugar for a diabetic fasting, when you first wake up in the morning, you check your blood sugar. They say if you're about 130 or less, you're doing pretty good. If you're not a diabetic, about 100. So the very first day I did, I think my blood sugar was 145. So it's 15 points too high for a diabetic, and 45 points too high if it's a non-diabetic. And so I wanted to cut down on my insulin. I'd already lost a lot of weight, but then I decided I was going to do this challenge. But today, what I would notice when I do that challenge is I would do that. I started at 145. Then also my blood sugar started being really, really good. Now I was walking too much. Then the doctor would say I was walking too much. I'm probably saying I was walking a little too much. Maybe I should walk 10 to 15,000 steps a day, 7 days a week. That'd be probably good. I did overdo it and damaged my foot. Not permanently. I just had a lot of bloody socks. I had to change my socks 2 or 3 times a day. But I noticed that my blood sugar at that point, the next day, it was in fact the evening one, the second blood sugar reading I would take. So I'm going to take it 3 times a day, but at this time I was taking it 2. But if you're a non-diabetic and you eat an hour to 2 hours after, you should be less than 180. And if you are a diabetic, 200 is not too high, but they prefer you be under 180. I don't know the exact number. But I took my blood sugar in the morning, 145. I came back, did all my walking. And then in the late afternoon, I checked my blood sugar. I didn't do all my walking. I probably had, I don't know, 16,000 in by then. And then I finished the night with another maybe close to 10,000 more steps. But I noticed that my blood sugar was only 143, which is really good. That'd be good even if I was a non-diabetic 1 to 2 hours after eating. But what happened was that when I was on this challenge, every single morning I'd wake up, my blood sugar would be about 110, 98, 120, nothing, not even hitting 130. And in the afternoon, my second reading was usually in the 140s to 160s, which is really, really good. If your blood sugar drops from your first reading, if it drops during the day, you probably need to eat something. So you probably get low blood sugar at that point. It's okay to be 100 after a night of sleeping, but if it gets less than that, that's a problem. So that's one thing that I did during this walk, and I noticed that it really, really helped. So walking again is number 1 for diabetics. I just was gonna I just thought I'd just chime that in real quick tonight. This is hey, you be quiet, Sweetie Pea. Sweetie Pea's making her noise. That's her little noise. She wants to be held. She wants to be held. Probably. What are you saying? What are you saying, Sweetie Pea? Huh? Her and Chloe were sharing one container of food. So maybe Chloe, she's a little bit bigger. She might be eating more. She's not mean. She just eats a lot. So anyway, that's what I was just going to say right there. So everybody have a great evening. There's the finish up my work on my house, so maybe I can start parking in the garage again and all that good stuff. So I did walk that big trail. There's a video about that, walking the trail. Have a great night.